Hello, I'm Lydia, and I volunteer with Let's Talk Science at McGill University. I'm a PhD student in a virology lab, and fun fact about me is that I own a hedgehog. So today we're going to learn about why soap and washing your hands is so important to fight against coronavirus. So, in order to understand how soap works, we first have to understand how a virus works and how it's built. So viruses are made out of molecules that have two special ends. There's one end, the green end, that really likes water. And there's another end that doesn't like water as much. It prefers fats. And two molecules come together to make a layer. And this layer creates a ribbon all the way around the virus. Now, soap molecules have the same kind of properties, one end that likes water and one end that doesn't. And this is what allows soap to come and disrupt the viral membrane. So the soap will come in and tear these two layers apart, which will make the virus pop. So that's why it's very important to wash your hands. Another reason soap is really important is that it can help us to understand how the viral membrane works. So here I have a piece of string and two straws. And when I put them together, you can see that a bubble forms in between. And this bubble will represent the viral membrane. So we put the straw and the rope into the soap mixture and we create a bubble. Now, if we try to touch the bubble with a dry hand, the bubble will pop. And this tells us that if a virus is left on a dry surface for a very long time, its viral membrane will also pop and the virus will die. Now, if we try again, but if we wet our hand in the water, can you wet your hand, please? Thank you. So now if we try to touch the bubble with a wet hand, it doesn't pop. And this is because, as you may know, viruses like coronavirus travel in respiratory droplets, so the little bits of water that come out of our mouth when we talk. And so once it's in this little bubble of water, the virus is happy and it won't die. That's why when our wet hand touches the bubble, it doesn't pop. Now, you might have heard that it's also really important to use hand sanitizer if you don't have any soap and water. So Haley, can you demonstrate what happens when we put hand sanitizer on? So we put our finger into some alcohol, and now what happens when we try to touch the membrane? Pop! The virus also pops. This is why, if we don't have soap and water, we can use hand sanitizer to disrupt the virus and pop it. So today, we learned that it's important to use soap and water to wash our hands, and if we don't have any soap and water, we can use hand sanitizer, because it will also disrupt the virus.